so I will give you a speech. This house believes that scholarships should only be granted on the basis of financial necessity. Currently, many students after high school cannot continue their education to a higher level or go to college due to limited financial in their families. There are many different kinds of scholarships out there, and figuring out the ones of which you qualify can help you get more dollar signs in your tuition bank. One kind of scholarships you may want to consider is the need-based scholarships. Need-based scholarships are defined as financial aid given to students on the basis of financial need. Students may qualify for need-based scholarships funds if they come from low-income backgrounds, and qualification is usually determined based on family income. But just because these kinds of scholarships take economics into consideration doesn't mean that's the only thing that matters. In fact, many of the organizations and programs handing out scholarships funds require students to both demonstrate financial need and show academic, artistic, or athletic achievement. On the other hand, need-based federal grants may be aware-based society on financial need and not merit. There is something that makes a poor person vulnerable. Today, we choose to talk about education and in particular, scholarships, and my firm belief is that scholarships should be aware to the needy students, because without this financial aid, they may never have a chance to attend school at all. Many students and many children are unemployed. Many students' relatives should get a proper education and what they need. However, they are forced to work to meet their living expense and education costs. For the example, there are children who end up completing primary education, but due to financial restraints cannot afford to transition to secondary schools. Yet if they were to be provided with a full scholarships, they would turn around and possibly elevate their families from the cycle of poverty. Most students who are accidentally bright in most cases have had a smooth transition in school, which has helped them excel. Providing scholarships based on merit and entirely can be compared to providing financial assistance to the rich while arguing that they are the only ones who can provide value for money or impact society than giving it to poor. If we need to equip our society with knowledge and the benefits that comes with it, we need to provide scholarships to needy students and not only to those that have excelled. For instance, one thing that contributes to low intakes at universities is lack of financial assistance, and unfortunately, most scholarships are based on academic merit, not vulnerability. For anyone willing to provide scholarships, they would always put into consideration the needy aspect more than the necessity issue. How do you expect them to actually value of scholarships and not take it for granted, misuse it, and dump it, right? Handing out scholarships to the less financially privileged leaves no room for hard work and only encourage self-pity and laziness. Just because someone is financially handcrafted doesn't mean they are smart. The best universities do get rid of students who don't perform according to their standards. We cannot have a situation where a number of scholarship students are being chased away because they were admitted because of their social class other than their academic potential. And scholarships based on merit, on the other hand, don't create that inequality, but rather encourage others to work hard and become the best. There is no true measure of someone that should be on scholarships and someone that shouldn't. Even today, university students are always complaining about how they were unfairly categorized in class in which they don't belong. Numbers and then if one gets certain marks, they are a better measure of who should or shouldn't get a scholarship. Somehow anyone works for it. The best get it free, and the others get a loan for or pay the less themselves. So maybe that's all, and thank you.